Hi there, this is Sharo Dickerson, and I just want to share with you an example of a course that I created in Schoology. So, this would be great advice, I think, for all of you, just to let us say if you're wondering how a course can look or how can I organize my course. So, granted that you already logged in to your course in Schoology, you've already created it. So now it's a matter of identifying what are some important details that would be great to be added in your course. So in this example that I created for sixth grade mathematics, period one for this school year, and I added my name up there, Mrs. Dickerson, section one. So the title of your course will be dependent upon as to how it is populated, by a system in our district. So pretty much you're going to leave it the way it is so that the name stays the same. And here in the middle section, you'll see here a welcome page. So, in teaching in a virtual class and releasing it through a learning management system, and here we're using Schoology as our learning management system, it is important that you provide a welcome message. So, right here, I'm going to read it out. Welcome to our sixth grade period one virtual class. I am glad that you have found your way in our sixth grade mathematics class period one. I'm very excited to have you here, and I'm looking forward to our future virtual conferences as we both learn from each other and share wonderful ideas to become better mathematicians. It's also good advice, teachers, to have expectations set here in your course. For example, here is a paragraph for my expectations. Though we are entering uncharted territories in terms of navigating from a four-wall classroom into completely online, I want to assure you that I'm here to support your learning. This includes setting together with our virtual online class norms in order to have a positive and nurturing learning environment. Also, just like in our face to face classes earlier this year, there will be learning expectations from each and every one, such as being aware of deadlines by referring to the course calendar, submitting your assignments on time, posting your responses in our discussion forums or pages on time, providing meaningful feedback to your peers in our discussion forums or pages. As your virtual or online learning teacher, I will be facilitating our virtual or online classes and expect that you will become positive and innovative contributors to our virtual online learning classes. And then I plugged in there an image to represent a student watching her virtual teacher, okay, virtual learning teacher. So again, these are just simple reminders, some best practices that you can do as you work in developing and as you get used to using our learning management system and developing your online class. Another good tip to have and to remember would be organizing your folders. So I usually try to keep it simple and clean and clear to my students. That's my goal because a lot of my lessons and activities will be asynchronous. So that means they're going to do it on their own during the time that they're going to have their classes at home doing work online. For example, I'll have a folder here called Course Outline and Year at a Glance. So this folder will contain the files about what this course is all about, including what we will be learning in the school year. So I might use as a teacher my year at a glance, my calendar for that layouts all my units, topics, and things like that. Also, I will have a folder for my assignments. So this folder will contain instructions, documents, links, and videos about weekly assignments for the course. Then I wrote in here, addressing my students, you are expected to submit your assignments based on given deadlines. So already right there, I'm pretty straightforward, pretty clear that they are expected to complete the assignments, okay? So there's no excuses. Right here also, I added must complete. So that is a setting that is done in your, what do you call this? In your folder. So you can put their student completion is a must. So they have to complete the assignments in there. And if I click further on my assignment folder, I somewhat designed like when will it be weekly assignments? Already created folders from next week, March 30th, all the way till the last week of the school year, except for the very, very last week. So again, I've already built my weekly assignment folder. So in there, I will be populating all the different links, PDF documents, and also videos that I would like them to work on, the assignment buttons and things like that. Okay. Now, discussion forums will also be a folder that I want to have there because I want them to interact with each other. I want to see their thinking. I want to read what they're thinking. So they're going to post their responses. So this folder will contain weekly discussion forums that students are expected to participate and post their responses and feedback in a timely manner. So similar to my assignments, I designed my discussion forums where maybe my style anyway, I'll have them be busy with discussion forums every other week. But again, that's just my style, right? If you want to do it every week, that's up to you. But remember, your students will expect that you're going to read their responses and you're going to supply feedback. So just take note how you're going to manage that with the time that you have every week. Okay. So also this is a must complete section. So I am already setting the tone with my students that this is expected. Another piece that I also have, which is still empty, would be my student learning resources. So this folder will contain resources to support their learning, such as documents, videos, websites, and the like. Okay. So again, just giving you ideas on how you can organize, make it simple, clean, and clear to your kids. And also, it helps you with organizing your stuff. And again, I avoid, and again, this is just my style, putting too many folders in front. I try to do my best in identifying my major folders so that in every folder, that's where I can populate more stuff in there that my kids need to work on. Okay, so again, those are just simple tips and tricks and hopefully best practices that you can apply as you build your virtual class. All right, thank you very much for listening.